Welcome back to the show, everybody. Check out these headlines here. The United States has a secret weapon when it comes to distributed ledger technology and digital assets. What might it be? Somebody roll that beautiful intro so we can find out.
Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show. You can follow us on Twitter, YouTube, and digperspectives.com for exclusive content. Right now, $2.47 trillion market cap for crypto. The market is up 3.4%, 65,200 plus for Bitcoin, 3,100 plus for Ethereum, 109.9 billion plus market cap for Tether for the moment. 50 cents for XRP at the number 8 spot. We're up 1.7 on the 24, but we're still off 17.3% on the 7-day. But that's okay. The range of price is between 47 and 51 cents. We'll keep an eye on it. Do not forget to get your ticket to XRP Las Vegas. It's 13 days away, ladies and gentlemen. My, oh my, oh my. And I don't mind telling you, all the VIP tickets are sold out. The prices for the general admission ticket are going to go up on April 25th. Get your ticket today. You could look at your ticket today as a discount ticket because the price is going up on April 25th. Don't wait to find out how much it's going up on April 25th. Buy your ticket today on April 19th because the reality is things are getting tight. The floor plan is laid out. This is the floor plan, and there's going to be a lot of people there. And I hope that you decide to join us because this will be one of the most important conferences you've ever attended in your life. The theme of the conference is a new era of finance, and everybody that is going to hit our stage is a part of that conversation. And you're going to find out why those markets crashed recently. We've got a panel designed to talk to you about exactly that and so much more. The ever-expanding ledger, don't miss the chance to see David Schwartz in the same room with you. The guy is brilliant. You're going to want to hear everything he's going to talk about. And there's so much new happening between stablecoins and automated market makers and other proposals for the ledger. You're going to want to know about it all. So make sure you get your ticket today. We can't wait to see you. Look at this. Raoul Pal. Crypto is a gift. Listen what he says here. I tell you, he can say it, man. I love the way he says stuff. Here you go.
Reward topic. Here's Jurrien Timmer's chart that I've stolen from him, which is on the left is all of the bubbles of risk rewards of assets and how they look. Pretty typical. And this is how asset allocators think about it. But when you add in Bitcoin, you end up with a massive blank page with at the very top right, this fucking alien risk reward, which is Bitcoin. Crypto is a complete alien in terms of performance and risk reward. This chart includes the drawdown of 2022. So you see, again, I keep saying it's a gift, and people still don't really understand what a gift it is. It's something unlike anything we've ever had in history. And it gives us a hell of a chance to make money. So to sum up what the biggest macro trade of all time is, it's crypto going from 2.7 trillion where we are today to, let's say, 12 trillion by the end of this cycle and on to 100 trillion within 10 years.
Now you think about that. If you get your play right, you just get one or two of the nets in the rivers to fill up because you got two of it right. Let's say you're in the 10 things. One or two of those could make the whole thing well, right? I mean, if you hit one or two of those, I tell you, that's going to be great for whoever does. No question about it. Shout out to Raul for that macro insight. Blockchain should make money move like email. Stellar Development Foundation CEO. We know it's Danelle Dixon. I tell you what, I have said since she hit the scene that this is a person who clearly understands this space at a high level. And I am super excited about what Stellar are doing and with XLM and the business model, as well as Ripple and XRP Ledger and other projects out here too. This is no different. I think there will be a handful of protocols that become a part of the internet of information, making it the internet of value. That's what I think happens and wins the day. It'll be a handful of protocols that are really chosen to serve in a way, right? And then everything else will be considered the dark web. There you have it. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says $5 trillion prediction on the market cap is probably a little low. He said, I underpredicted that, which was really good because the senior vice president of Ripple X, Marcus Infanger, predicts that the tokenized asset market, now he's going towards the tokenized asset market, could surge to an impressive $16 trillion as traditional finance firms are increasingly adopting blockchain technology. Now, somewhere in between there, I think Brad and Marcus got it pegged, right? And maybe it ends up being like Raul said in about 12. Maybe it's 12. Maybe it's 8. I don't know. But I know what? However you side on the sliding scale of where you believe this is going to be, there is trillions and trillions of dollars that everyone agrees is headed very quickly into this space. And when you look ahead with the XRP Ledger, take a look at what Vet says here. When you read the XLS-66, the XRP Ledger lending and borrowing proposal, and realize the XRP Ledger aims to become the DeFi chain. This is the look you get right here. Shout out to Vet for putting that out. Yeah, look, I mean, I have said this for a long time now, and I still say it. I think it's more relevant now than ever. I believe it is absolutely the smartest thing, calculated or not, and I think it was calculated because I think the people at Ripple were absolutely brilliant. But I think it was absolutely calculated to not move forward with smart contracts. I think it was absolutely calculated to not move on stable coins until now, as well other things, because this, knowing that they were in the middle of a court case with the SEC, you don't want to give these market regulators one more reason to sue you or to hold up the courts because of what is happening and taking place on the ledger. And what have they done? They've gotten clarity. XRP in and of itself is not a security. Now you see the introduction of stablecoins coming. And soon, I would imagine other things to follow, just like this borrowing and lending proposal, making it become a real leader in the DeFi world. Go XRP Ledger. It's all coming, ladies and gentlemen. And let's take and put together some of these fun facts. Oh, you know, many years ago. Look, this is fun. This is why I'm here. This is why most of you hearing my voice are here, because we're speculators, whether you like it to admit it or not, right? Ripple targets 95% customer base outside the U.S. We know this. This is a true fact. And by the way, give Michael Branch a follow. He's an OG in this space. New stablecoin to bridge crypto with traditional finance. XRP's enhanced utility is central to Ripple's strategy. Absolutely, this is true. Okay, so with that understanding, we know that, and we've known Ripple's target is, right now, 95% of their customer base is outside the U.S. Got it. Brad Garlinghouse remarked to the interview that he did yesterday with Maria Bartiromo from Fox Business. He says here, we covered a lot of ground with Maria today. The Bitcoin halving, my predictions for the crypto market by end of year, how pro-innovation policies in the U.S. will prevail. Step 1, replace the SEC leadership. Step 2, Elizabeth Warren's staff should read some actual facts on crypto instead of spewing constant misinformation, and why Ripple is launching a USD-backed stablecoin on the XRP Ledger and Ethereum network this year. Oh, have I got something for you. Now, I want to highlight this clip that Bond Crypt has shared. Give him a follow. Because what we're going to focus on right now is what's said in here. And there's a few things that were said in here. Yesterday, we focused on the comments about the U.S. going after Tether. Today, I want you to listen to this comment and this clip.
I want to get your take on that because you recently announced Ripple is launching a U.S. dollar-backed stablecoin later this year. You say this bridges the gap between traditional finance and cryptocurrency. Tell us how that will play out, why it's valuable, and give us the growth story for Ripple. Where does growth come from at your company in the coming 3 years?
So to start on that last piece, Ripple, about over 95% of our customers are non-U.S. financial institutions. We sell payment solutions, we sell custody solutions around blockchain and crypto. We're going to keep expanding, even though the U.S. market, as we were talking about earlier, partly from a regulatory point of view, has been slow to adopt. The non-U.S. market has been really, really strong for us. And you're
going to be the infrastructure around all of that.
That is our goal. And we think that
we're going to be the infrastructure around all of that. That is our goal.
Opportunity is huge. We think that's going to be great for Ripple. We think it's going to be great for XRP, which is a digital asset we use. So I'm very, very optimistic about that. I just think that the U.S. needs to figure it out.
And the stablecoin?
Oh, the stablecoin. So like Ripple has always been about how do we bridge this new world with a traditional kind of, people call it TradFi, traditional finance. And Ripple has always been that bridge. We started around payments and we sell into banks. A stablecoin, the demand for stablecoins has exceeded, I think, what people thought. It's a $150 billion asset class right now. Some forecast it to be over 2-3 trillion in a few years. The players in that space, particularly one called Tether, is a non-U.S. based entity. And the U.S., frankly, is kind of going after that because they want this to be regulated. Just yesterday, there's a new bill introduced in the Senate to create some stablecoin legislation, which I think is a positive step of like, hey, finally, we might get some forward momentum there. But I think that market's going to grow a lot. I think a U.S.-based player who is compliance first has a great role to play.
It's a great story to tell.
No doubt it is. And I tell you, we're going to add to that story right now because I want to take a look at some of the things that we're seeing come together. You tell me what it looks like to you because I'm about to tell you what it looks like to me. Let's see. Ripple's customer base, 95% outside the U.S. 2, U.S. government appears to be targeting USD Tether now. 3, Ripple to launch a U.S. dollar stablecoin this year in 2024. Reminder number 4, Ripple joins FedNow back in 2023. Everyone says the U.S. is behind, but if the U.S. government adopts a value protocol like the XRP Ledger with a new U.S. dollar stablecoin on the XRP Ledger and the ETH network, or declares Ripple a bank or systemically important, wouldn't that mean Ripple is the link between 95% of the rest of the world and the missing piece to the puzzle that propels the United States into the pole position in this fourth industrial revolution? Number 6, Ripple isn't just a great company. In my opinion, it's the United States solution for this new multipolar, multi-asset world we're moving towards. That's why so many U.S. Treasury officials come through the Ripple camp. In short, Ripple and the XRP Ledger are the missing link that joins the world together in this new financial system. And that's not me speaking for anybody other than myself. It's just my digital perspectives. We're going into the Freedom Zone, ladies and gentlemen. And today we're going to hear the difference between the haves and the have-nots. There's only 2 kinds of people in the world, and it is the haves and the have-nots. And you're about to hear one of the haves talk very clearly, not realizing that the have-nots may hear it someday. And I'm going to give it to you right now. Come join us in the Freedom Zone, digperspectives.com. Not financial advice from me or anyone else. Click the Freedom Zone and come on in. All right, welcome back, everybody. Here we go, as promised.